I know many things because I studied it as a law.
You study the Quran as a law?
Yeah.
Like which way? What law?
Because comparative law, because you have the Sharia law followed in India, you also have the Hindu law followed, you have the Christian law followed.
We don't have Sharia law in India. India is a Hindu country, right?
Muslims, it is the Sharia law.
Okay, can you tell me what is
you can get married according to the Muslim rights in India, you're allowed. You don't need to
Sure.
get married into the Indian Marriage Act.
Yes, but Muslims are oppressed in India by Indians there, by many groups of Indians.
Mistake.
That's not. I've seen it with my own eyes. I have people living
They
there.
are safest in India. Ask them, any one of them, you want to go to Pakistan and live there? No.
Do you want me to show you some of the videos of people I know that are actually being spat on in the street?
Many Muslim friends, dear friends.
I'm saying it depends on the region. It depends on the region that you're in. But it's not true to say there is no.
There is no persecution. This is a mistake that you're making.
So Hindus love Muslims.
Yes.
Why?
Yes. Because over there it's like a brotherhood. Hinduism, as the religion says, everyone is the same.
Hinduism is not a religion; it's a philosophy.
Well, it is also a religion. It's a way of life.
Do you follow Hinduism? Are you Hindu? Okay, so have you read the scriptures like the Shiva Purana and different scriptures?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've read and I came across very.
We'll have a long discussion with you after don't know it.
Yeah. Right.
When she's drunk, she'll get angry.
Okay, your wife or something?
If you,
Okay, I have just one question.
Yes.
So there's a story about one of your gods, the main one. I forget the name. He created a daughter. Let me give you the exact reference if you want. He created a daughter, and there is a story.
The story is about Brahma.
Brahma, I believe it was Brahma. Yeah.
And according to our way, the Brahma was not even a god. There is a concept in Indian philosophy, it's called the Brahm. Brahm is the main god.
Yeah, I'm talking about that one.
No.
But that's what the scripture mentions. That's the name the scripture mentions. So what is he? Is not God then?
Then there are
Why does it say Brahma then?
See, I'll tell you. The main one is called Brahm, not Brahma. Brahm. And they say you are Brahma.
I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right or if you're pronouncing it right. It's very
I'll
close.
explain it to you.
Okay, go ahead.
The concept is that the ultimate person who has created the reality, or the ultimate reality, is something called the Brahm.
Okay.
Now the pagan religion which was in India, like all over the world, believed in three gods. The creator, the destroyer, and the sustainer. So the creator was someone called Vishnu, the destroyer was Shiv, and the sustainer was Brahma.
Okay.
Now the story is attributed to Brahma that he had a daughter which he did not know was his daughter. And
Can you spell it for me? I have it here. I want to say if you spell it in English.
Yes.
In English letters.
Bramha.
B-R-A-M. No, I'm not talking about that one. The B-R-A-H-A-H-M-A.
The moment you make it M-A-N, that is Brahm. That is the ultimate.
B-R-A-H-M-A.
H-M-A-N is Brahm, B-R-A-H-M-A is Brahma.
Okay, all right, no worries. Okay, but that one is seen as a god by Hindus, as a demigod.
As a demigod.
Yes.
The ultimate god is there is only one reality, it is the same.
Okay, but he creates a daughter.
One creator, so some people may say, according to Hindu religion,
Sure.
Islam developed at the time when the world was not connected. So what basically Muhammad taught was the same thing which was taught by Christ or was taught by the earlier sages, but in a different language.
Okay, I just want to mention a few names to you, and I want you to give me something. I understand what you're saying. Prophet Muhammad taught the same. I'm listening to you.
It's the same thing. They all say
No, but I'm disagreeing because we don't have the concept of demigods in Islam, right? And we don't have demigods doing things that humans even don't do. So I'm trying to ask you this question. So you have Brahaspati or Brahspati, I don't know how to say the name.
Brahspati is something totally different.
So what is it? I'm asking you the question.
See, according to us, you can. Since
It's a demigod. The scripture says demigod.
Since every god is there in everything, according to Indian religion.
But it's a demigod, right? According to the scripture.
I'll again explain what is a demigod and what is the
Why is a demigod? Tell me.
multiple god. You think that Indian religion, wisdom is polytheism. We believe in
You believe in pantheism. Everything. God is in everything.
Thousands of gods.
I know you say pantheism, God is in everything, right? But you have concepts of demigods. That's different.
That is a different thing. Demigod
Yeah.
is something who is not a god. So according to us, anyone who took birth on earth, lived a life and went away is a demigod. We call avatars.
I know. Yeah. Yes. Avatars. I know.
The ultimate reality is only one. It is the same.
Sure. But these stories are for you to learn from, right?
If it was Hinduism, then Allah is the ultimate reality, is the same as Brahm. And both, whether it is Vishnu, Shiv, they are all demigods, and so according to us also Muhammad.
But we don't have that. No. We wouldn't call. But this is the difference.
Yeah.
We don't say they had these magical powers and they had many faces and many heads.
My wife is getting very angry.
Yeah, sure. It's the last.
Come back.
No, wait. Last thing before you go. Just the last.
For a week.
No, before you go, just the last thing I would ask you, right? I know you're last thing before you go. So I mentioned to you one demigod. Then you have Ashvani.
They have many. There are many.
Ashvani.
There are 32.
But I'm just going to mention a few names. You have Ashvani, you have Anusia, you have like Brahma or Brahma, whichever way you say it. You have Indra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have Suma. Yeah. You have Soraya Divita. Oh, you have all of these ones, right?
Many of them.
Do you know all of these ones?
Yes.
They have raped either a daughter or a sister or a, no, all of them. I have the references here. I'll read it for you. Choose which one. I'll give you. I'll give you the story.
These are
Choose.
all mythical stories. Whether it really.
But it says raped.
No.
Do you want me to read for you?
I'll tell you
So
what.
Brahma was formerly deluded,
Brahma
and he
never
desired
knew
like a
that-
lover his own daughter. That's what the scripture says.
According to the scripture, no, Brahma did not know that this girl was his daughter because he had many.
He created her.
He created, but he didn't know when she grew up this was his daughter, so he had sex with her.
So how can you create a daughter? No, it's a daughter.
That is why in entire India, you will not find one single temple of Brahma and no worship that is devoted to him. He was removed from godship.
Okay, so what about Anusia or what
don't know
about
about
Indra?
Anusia.
Here, I can read for you.
Indra, this is not attributed to Indra.
Here, look, Indra, on reaching the horse, Indra appeared on the scene forcibly, enjoyed her company, had sex with her, in spite of her objecting to it, which is what rape is.
These are again stories about demigods. Again, as I say, you.
But what do you learn from them? That's what I want to know. Can you tell me? Because nobody answers me. You are a student of comparative religion.
I come here.
I want you to tell me.
You the basic Indian philosophy is not contained in what are known as the Puranas. These are Puranas. There are 18 main Puranas and there are 18 sub-Puranas.
You have Bhagavad Gita as well.
One devoted to the
Yes.
God. But the main verse is what is known as much before that called the Ved, which you call Vedas.
Yeah, I know.
That is the four.
You have 4 Vedas, you have the Bhagavad Gita.
The end of
Yes.
the Bhagavad Gita is much later. The
Sure.
4 Vedas which are there are followed by something called the Upanishad, which is the end of the Ved.
Sure.
Entire Indian religion is philosophy is contained on them. There is no mention of these gods in them.
No, but these are holy scriptures to Hindus, right?
Again, I'll explain it to you.
Sure.
See, there are many scriptures. The original are Veds, then it is followed by the Upanishad, and then it is followed by Puran, which are devoted one to every god.
Sure.
But these are Purans. We don't even give importance. You can see. They say you can.
I disagree with you because I spoke with other Hindus. I understand what you're telling me.
also don't know.
So they don't know.
Let me finish. I'll come back and explain to you.
Sure.
As I said,
But do you remember my question?
yes, I remember.
What is my question?
That is again. I was going back to your question only to answer.
What was my question?
I'm coming to your answer only.
Okay, go
In
ahead.
India, you can perceive God in anything because everything is God.
But that's not my
And
question.
you can, that is why pray to God in whichever form you want. Now, some people thought that rain God is also God, it was called Indra.
But that's
It's
wrong.
not a God, according to us.
Sure.
It's a demigod which you can pray to any.
But what does the word demigod means?
Demigod means something you
It means semi-god. It means half god.
Semi-god.
But that's a problem. We say
So we don't really worship
that's polytheism, though.
It is again, though it is polytheism, there is a monotheism in polytheism because ultimately.
Okay, it's like saying there's a married bachelor. There's a married bachelor. Okay, go ahead.
Ultimately, there is God in everything. No, whichever form it appeals to you, you can connect to God in that. They say if you feel like connecting, whichever form you want, you can connect.
But that's why I was saying it's a
If you want
philosophy, it's
to
not a
connect-
religion.
If you want to connect through Indra, you can connect through Indra.
Look.
Nobody does.
What's your name, by the way?
My name is.
Look, I was telling you. Look.
Come, my wife is.
Okay. Okay. All right. No worries.